Hello, I'm Neville Collins. I'm standing as a Liberal Democrat candidate for St Anne's Ward. Um, I live in Tottenham and I'm standing from the ward because I believe I can make a difference for the people of St Anne's. Um, and the fact that I know much of the area around there geographically, I used to live in the area, well, of Etherley Road for when I was a really little kid, and then we moved away in the 1970s. So I know much of the area, so that's why I wanted to, represent the people that work with. And I like the area.
Great. Thanks for that introduction, Neville. Could you tell us a little bit about what your vision is for St Anne's Ward and for the wider neighbourhood of Harringay? Perhaps what thing is most important for you in that vision, and what will you do to make sure it's achieved?
One of the main things I'd like to see in St Anne's is the quality of the local environment. I want to see the nice, the clean, tidy environment. And the first thing that people see in any area whatsoever are the state of the streets, whether they be well maintained, if the streets are cleaned, or if the refuse has been collected on time. Whether they're good amenities like parks and community centres and toilets and that stuff. And if the people don't see the council doing the job, then why don't you do something about it? It's very sad, because I think there's a lot of potential in St Anne's, in particular on Parade. I mean, Grand Parade is a good shopping street on the eastern side of the ward, eastern side of Green Lanes, and it's great, but it can be a lot better than it is at the moment. So, yeah.
Brilliant. Anything else you'll be focusing on, Neville?
I think most of my expertise at the moment, because I'm a road sweeper neighbour in Islington, so I'll hopefully be trying to convince my Lib Dem colleagues, if I get elected, to if you don't try to improve the environment, a lot of the problems that Harringay are facing at the moment, it puts a load of problems on other departments. Like, say, if you have a problems with the estates, some of the estates, if you have problems with homeless, if you have problems with your housing, it puts problems on social services. It puts problems on your GPs. It's a domino effect, and then it gets it gets a lot. Things don't get. It just gets worse, and to a point where it gets intolerable.
Okay. So it's becoming increasingly important for residents to stay in touch with the people that represent them. Could you tell me what you would plan to do to make sure that you stay in touch with what the people of St Anne's want and make sure their views are represented?
Oh, well, that's basically obvious. I think you need to be more accessible to the public with, like, from telephone, attend local meetings, or even go to impromptu events, turn up impromptu events, attend regular surgeries. It's just get on with the basics, and a lot of people will, if they see you on the street and they see that you're dealing with their problem, then that's all well and good.
Great. Just been a few questions, Neville, but before we go, just want to see if there's anything else you want to add to the voters of St Anne's.
I'd love to represent the voters of St Anne's, because it's particularly a good place, good diverse place. It's basically historically, because I used to live there, but and also part of Tottenham as well. I want to raise the Tottenham's horizons, because at the moment Harringay and Tottenham, as both places are okay. It has a bad reputation, particularly when it's covered by one of the worst, arguably the worst council in London. So hopefully on May the 6th, that will change. But that's if you elect the Lib Dems in St Anne's. So why not?
Great. Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.